Listen to me. I don't care what you've been through. I don't care how hard it's been. You got one job, one mission, one purpose, and that's to win. I will win even when I'm tired, even when I'm broken, even when the odds are against me. I will win, not because life is easy, but because I refuse to quit. Let me tell you something. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. So when I fall, I get up. When I fail, I learn. When I'm doubted, I grind harder. Because I'm not chasing victory, I'm becoming it. This ain't about talent. This is about heart. This is about hunger. This is about being willing to suffer now so I can celebrate later. It's about putting in the work when nobody believes in you, even when you barely believe in yourself. I'm not asking for it. I'm claiming it. I'm not hoping for it. I'm working for it. I will win. Winners are built, not born. That's the truth most people don't want to hear, because it means you can't just sit around waiting for greatness to show up in your life. It means you have to go get it. It means the grind is not optional. It's required. You're not going to wake up one morning with all the skills, all the motivation, all the strength and say, today I'm a winner. No, it doesn't work like that. You're going to wake up and feel tired. You're going to feel broken. You're going to feel like nothing's changing. But that's when the building happens. Winners are made in the dark. They're made when nobody's clapping, when nobody's watching, when there's no spotlight, no likes, no followers, just silence, and you just, the weights in the gym, just the books in front of you, just the grind. Because see, it's not about being naturally gifted. It's not about having a silver spoon or a head start. It's about what you do with what you have. And if you can do a lot with a little, if you can push with almost nothing, that's when you start becoming dangerous. Everybody wants to win, but not everybody wants to work. People want to be champions, but they don't want to train like champions. They want the results, but not the repetition. They want the reward, but not the responsibility. But I'm telling you, if you're willing to build, if you're willing to commit, if you're willing to outwork every excuse, you will become a winner. Not just in the game, not just in the classroom, not just in business, but in life. Think about the strongest people. You know, the most successful ones, the leaders, the legends, the ones who stand out. Most of them didn't start with anything special. They started where you are, maybe worse, but they chose to build. They chose to suffer through early mornings and late nights. They chose to work while others slept. They chose to sacrifice now so they could celebrate later. They weren't born with a win stamped on their forehead. They forged it, earned it, built it. When the world told them they couldn't, they kept going. When people laughed at their dreams, they stayed focused. When they lost, they studied. When they got knocked down, they got back up with more fire. That's what building looks like. It's not pretty, it's not flash, it's not easy, but it's real, it's powerful, it's how the greats are made. You see, the truth is, nobody sees the work you're doing now. And that's okay, because the goal isn't to be seen, it's to be remembered. When you build yourself, when you craft your mind, your spirit, your grind, day by day, that's when you separate yourself from the average. That's when you level up. That's when you begin to win. Not once, not by luck, but over and over again, because it becomes who you are. You become relentless. You become focused. You become a builder of your own destiny. While others are waiting for opportunities, you're creating them while they're making excuses. You're making progress while they're watching Netflix. You're writing your own success story, one page at a time. Building doesn't mean being perfect. It means being committed. It means when you mess up, you keep going. When you fall short, you adjust. When you fail, you try again. Winners aren't perfect. They're persistent. And that persistence is built over time. It's built in the cold early hours when you want to quit but choose to go one more round. It's built when your body says stop and your heart says push. You're going to build yourself into a winner. You're going to show up when it's hard. You're going to grind when it's uncomfortable. You're going to give it everything you have, because that's what winners do. They don't wait for it. They become it. You weren't born a winner. You were born with the opportunity to become one. If you keep building, keep pushing, keep showing up, one day you'll look in the mirror and realize you didn't just win. You became the kind of person who always finds a way to win. That's who you are. That's who you're becoming, and that's why you win.